Hello and welcome to database management system class once again, and here we are discussing about the question paper of class 12th CBSC informatics practices. Subject code is 065. Okay, and today we will discuss on question number 6C, that is informatics practices, and today we will discuss upon question number 6C. Basically question number 6C is based on the topic join. Okay, so earlier we discussed about the this is 6A, 6B and this is 6C. Table is given here. Okay, and here we have given two tables. Okay, basically we have discussed some points about the join. We have separate video for join, so if you want to know more about the join, I will write in description box link of the join table. Okay, and here we will discuss in detail about the join. Okay, we will not just solve that question, but basically we will try to understand where to use join. Okay, basically what is the problem, we learn the topic. Okay, after learning topic, after reading topic, we don't know where to apply that. Okay, so here we will learn how to apply that concept. Okay, so how to apply that concept, how to use that concept. For that we are taking an example for previous year question paper. We will go practically approach. Okay, we will go thoroughly and we will understand how to use join. Okay, in previous video we have seen types of joins. Okay, so join is used to fetch data from more than one tables. Okay, and types of joins are inner join and outer join. Basically two types of join, inner join and outer join. Rather than that we have Cartesian join or cross join, and fourth one is self join. Okay, in inner join, when when we compare two items, okay, then we use inner join. Okay, so it is inner join. Okay, and we fetch the only matched value. Okay, we don't fetch the unmatched value from one table and matched value from another table. Okay, so if we are just matching with two tables, okay, common column is there. Okay, and if we are looking at the equal values, then we go for the equijoin. Okay, and we go for non-matched value from both the table, then we go for inequijoin. Okay, another we have outer join. We are just revising. Okay, so we are left outer join. From left table we fetch all the details, and from the right table we fetch only the matched details. Okay, in right outer join we fetch all the details from right table and we fetch only matched data from left table. Okay, in full outer join we fetch matched and unmatched value from both the table. Okay, Cartesian join we combine both the values. Okay, and in self join we use two columns from the same table and we take the alias name of the same table. Okay, using the alias name we distinguish between two columns and we join both of the column as we treat it as separate tables. Okay, using alias function. We already has discussed about the joins. Okay, so if you have any doubt about the join, please ask me in comment box. Okay, I will write the separate video of join in my description box also. Okay, so let's look at the question and try to understand which join will apply here. First we should understand the concept, then we can solve the question. Okay, otherwise it is not possible to solve the question. Okay, you will find difficulty while solving the questions. Okay, so this is first table. Okay, consider the following table patient and test and answer the question that following. This is patient table. In patient table we have 5 columns: P code, name, phone number, date of admission and test ID. These are P code 6473, Amit Sharma, phone number is that, date of admission in 19th June 2017 and test ID is T102. Okay, now look at the another table. Okay, test table has three columns. Okay, three separate columns that are test id, test name and cost. Test id T101, planet platelet count and cost is 200. Okay, so we have two different tables. Okay, what is, when we see in both the tables, what we can see in both the table, test id is common table. Okay, so test id is common table. Okay, and this is driving table and this is driven table. We can say that this is parent table and this is child table. Okay, so in this test table, test id must be primary key. Okay, in separate video I have discussed about how to make foreign key. Okay, so I will write in description box about the foreign key also. You can go for that link and see the how to make foreign keys. Okay, so in test table, that test id must be primary key and that test id in patient table must be treated as foreign key. Okay, so this is test id is foreign key here in patient table. Okay, this is foreign key and this is primary key. Okay, so these are the basic of that. Okay, let's just see the question. What is the problem when we solve the question? Okay, name the primary keys in both the table and foreign key in patient table. State the reason for your choice. Okay, in both the tables, primary key will be here. P code is primary key. Okay, in patient table. Okay, P code must be primary key in patient table, and here in test table, test id must be primary key. Okay, and we are taking reference for from test id. So in patient table, that test id must be treated as foreign key, and here in test table, that test id must be treated as primary key, because test table is test table is parent table and patient table is child table. Okay, so here we can say that that answer, that question will take 2 mark question. Okay, so simply if I will write that answer, we will get 2 marks. Okay, the answer is very simple. Okay, now look at the another question. See, with reference to the above given table 6b, write commands in SQL for 1 and 2. 1 2 3 to display the names of patients, comma, test id and test name. Okay, so to display the name of patient, test id and test name, we have to look at the both tables. Okay, because here in patient table we can see, here we have patient name. Okay, and here we have test id. Okay, but we don't have test name in patient table. Okay, so to look at the relation between all of them, we have to fetch the data by looking at both the tables. Okay, here test id has been defined for Amit Sharma. This is for Amit Sharma, this is test id, and test id is described here. Test id T102 means what? Hemogram. Okay, so test name is defined here. Okay, so here we can see test id. For test name we have to look at the test table. Okay, so for fetching the data we need to use join. By looking at the question, we can simply understand that in that question join will be used. Okay, so first of all we must understand where to use join. Okay, question will not define you use join concept. Okay, you have to understand where to use join function. Okay, so here to display names of patient, test id, test names for those patient who were admitted between 1st December 2017 and 15th December 2017, both dates are inclusive. Now look at the types of join. When we look at the types of join, which type of join we can use? Okay, first of all we can think we can use inner join. Now I will give you time to think what type of join it will take. Okay, take some time. Okay, I will not directly give you answer, because if I will directly give you answer, your concept will be not be cleared which type of join we should use. Okay, just take some time. We will use inner join, equi join. Inside equi join, in equi join we have outer join, left outer join, right outer join, full outer join. Okay, we have Cartesian join and self join. So from these types of join we can easily understand self join use only one table with alias name. Okay, both the columns are present on the same table, so it is clear that we are not going to use self join. Okay, we are not going to use self join, so we can remove self join option. Okay, now in Cartesian join we check for all the matches, all the match case. Okay, so we are not going to check all the match cases from two tables, so we are not using the Cartesian join. Now come to the outer join. Outer join, if we need to select unmatched value also from any of the table, then we go for the outer join. Either it will be left outer join, right outer join, or full outer join. We take data from of unmatched value also. Okay, from any of the table. Okay, unmatched value. But here question is not demanding from unmatched. Question is not demanding any unmatched value. So in this question we cannot use outer join also. Okay, so I am not using any of the outer join because question is not demanding for unmatched value. Is that clear to everyone? If you have any doubt, you can ask in comment box. Okay, so now we are left with two options. We have inner join, inside inner join, equi join and inequi join. Okay, another name for equi join is natural join. Another name for equi join is natural join. Okay, so question is not asking me for unmatched value, question is just asking me for matched value. Okay, so just look at that how we can apply the concept. Okay, syntax must also be clear with all of us. Okay, we must be clear with all the syntax, how to use that syntax. Okay, then only we can solve the question. Okay, now let just go in practical approach, because if we will solve that question in practical approach, we will not make mistake in our exams. Okay, but if we will think, we will write the answer in our exam directly, but in our exam we don't have any compiler and we don't have any time to think more about that, so we must practice upon that. So a small request for all the 12th students who are having informatics practices 065, they must practice upon the at least join and group by function, then only you can solve the question. Otherwise you can get some kind of. Now here I will explain how you will can get into the problem. So you will think this is correct answer, but ultimately that answer will be wrong, and after coming to the home and after asking to your teacher, you will come to know that that answer is I have written wrong answer. Okay, so instead of writing that answer in wrong answer in the exam, after knowing correct answer after the exam, we must know the correct answer before the exam, and what kind of mistakes we are making we must know before the exam. So for that, let's try wrong answer. Okay, simply we will start. We have table, select star from patient. This is our patient table. Okay, P code, name, phone number, date of admit and test ID, same as given on the question paper. Okay, this is same table given on the question paper, just look at that. So both are same table. Okay, so we can see that both the tables are similar with each other. Okay, just look at that and match that value. Okay, now select star from test. Okay, so this is my test table. Okay, this is my test table. Select star from test, and here we can see this is my test table, and this is similar to test table given in the question again. Okay, so we can match again. Okay, both the tables are similar with each other. Okay, both tables are similar with each other. We have created using the foreign key. Okay, by simply applying the constant primary key constant and foreign key constants. Okay, simply create the table and apply. After creating and inserting table, we can apply foreign key constant and primary key constant on the tables. Okay, so you can do like that, and we can use table level constant instead of writing column level constant. Okay, so just move ahead. Now just try to think what type of query we can give. Okay, first we can use join function. Okay, using that query, select name, test id and test name. We have to show all that columns. We have to show name, test id and test name from table patient comma test. Okay, from table name patient comma test, where date of admit between 1st December 2017 and 15th December 2017. Okay, we can give a question like that. Okay, we can give query like that, but is that correct query? Okay, some of us can say that that is correct query. Okay, but this is not correct query. Okay, what is fault in that? This is example of cross join, Cartesian join. Okay, and here we are not applying cross join or Cartesian join. So if we will write like that, okay, if we will write equi join in that manner, okay, the answer will be, okay, column ambiguously defined. That is giving me column is ambiguously defined. Okay, now try to think another way for the same. Try to solve in another way for the same question. Now another person can think, select name, test id, test name from patient, test patient comma text, where patient dot patient dot date of admit. Now here I am specifying patient dot patient name of table dot name of column. Okay, here I am specifying name of table dot name of column. Okay, here I am specifying name of table dot name of column between that particular date. Okay, now this is again wrong. Okay, this is again wrong. Again I am not coming out from the cross join. Okay, now if you look at that, column ambiguously defined. Okay, now again my problem is not sorted out. Now think how we can write the answer. Think, then only we will be clear with the concept. Okay, now next we can try with select name, test id, test name from patient comma text, test on patient dot test id equals to test dot test id, where patient dot date of admit between 1st December 2017 and 15th December 2017. Okay, we can write like this also. Okay, so where so we can write on patient dot test id equals to test dot test id, where patient dot date of admit between 1st December 2017 and 15th December 2017. Okay, so anybody will write answer like this also. So while writing the answer, you can think that this is correct answer, but when you come to the home and ask with your teacher or ask with any ChatGPT, you will find this is wrong answer. Okay, so here SQL command not properly ended. Okay, now think another way. In another way, we can write the answer like this also. Select name, test id, test name from patient dot test, where patient dot date of admit between 1st December 2017 and 15th December 2017 on, we can reshuffle. Okay, so if you will write like this, again I will say this is SQL command not properly ended. Okay, so everybody must know the correct answer. Try to think how we can write wrong answer in the exam, so that we will not write wrong answer in the exam. So try to understand the wrong answer. If you will understand the wrong answer here only, then we will not write the wrong answer in the exam. Okay, so again we can think, select name test id test name from patient comma test, where patient dot test id equals to test dot test id, and here I am using and patient dot date of admit between 1st December 2017 and 15th December 2017. This is also wrong answer. Okay, so simply think that we are solving the question for equijoin. Okay, we are solving the question for equijoin. Okay, so we have to solve using the syntax of equijoin. Okay, so if you will write like that, select name test id from patient where date of admit between 1st December and 15th December 2017, this is again wrong answer, because this is not the syntax of equijoin, because I am not writing here name of the another table. Okay, patient comma test, we are not writing like that. Okay, so this is giving me the answer, name and test id, but it is not giving me the name of test. Okay, test name, it is not giving me test name. Okay, it should also give the test name. Okay, so we are clear that we are about that type of query. We are getting name and test id obviously, but here I am not getting the test name. Here I must display the test name also. Okay, again if you will write that answer, this is also wrong answer. In database management system, if you will write wrong answer, you will get 0 mark. If you will write correct answer, you will get full marks. So either you will get full marks, either you will get 0 marks. So you can score very easily and you can lose very easily. Okay, choice is yours. Okay, so we must know all the wrong answers. Okay, so we can write like this also, select name test id test name from patient comma test, where patient dot test id equals to test dot test id, and date of admit between 1st December 2017 and 15th December 2017. This is again wrong answer. Okay, now my daughter is asking me, Papa, you are teaching, but every time you are telling the wrong answer. What is the correct answer? Okay, so it is time to know the correct answer. Now this is wrong answer. Okay, and every time I am telling you wrong answer. Why I am telling you wrong answer? So that you will not write wrong answer in your 12th board examination, so that you can be protected from the wrong answer. Okay, so we must know what are the wrong, these are the wrong answer, this is also wrong answer. Okay, this is also wrong answer. We cannot write like this also. Okay, so if you will write select name test id test name from patient natural join test on patient dot test id equals to test dot test id, where patient dot date of admit between 1st December 2017 and 15th December 2017. Okay, so if we will write like this, this is looking me little bit good. Okay, this seems to be this is correct answer. Okay, because we are using natural join here, and we are writing the name of unique column also. Okay, but this is also wrong answer. Why? Because this is wrong answer, because in natural join this is obviously known which column are equal to each other. Okay, so we don't need to write the common column. Okay, so if you will write like this in our natural join, this will also tell me wrong answer. Okay, so we are yet to correct answer, but this is also wrong answer. SQL command not properly ended. Okay, so little difference on that. We are just simply not writing the common column. Without writing the common column, just little difference between both of them. Here we are writing just select name comma text id test name from patient natural join test. Okay, from patient natural join test, where patient dot date of admit between 1st December 2017 and 15th December 2017. This might be the correct answer. Okay, just see the output. Okay, and here it is answering me the name, test ID and test name. Okay, these are the name of patient, this is name of patient, this is test ID and this is test name. Okay, where date of admission between 1st December 2017 and 15th December 2017. Names are Tina Sharma Arora, Vijay Shah. Okay, we can look at the table. Okay, and here we can see, okay, here we can see that both the answers are correct answer. Okay, and their test ID is T102 and T502. T102 is hemogram and T502 is glucose test. Okay, T502 is glucose test. Okay, and here we can see hemogram and glucose test. So both answer are correct answer. Okay, now again our next question is to display names of patients, comma, test name and cost of test for those patients who have Sharma in their names. Okay, so we have to display the names of patients, okay, whose name is Sharma. So it is question of wildcard and join table both. Okay, so we can combine both the tables by using wildcards. Okay, so we have to display the names of patient, test names and cost. So we have to fetch the data from both of the table, because patient name is given in patient table and test name is given in another table and cost of test is also given in another table. So we have to fetch the data using both of the tables, and where name contain Sharma. Okay, so how we will write that? Okay, how we will write that? Select name, comma, test name, comma, cost from patient, natural join test, where patient dot name like Sharma percent, because we want the name Sharma only, and before Sharma any number of character is possible. For that I have written percent, and after Sharma any number of character and any character is possible. So we have written percentage. It must contain Sharma only. Okay, so try to execute that. Okay, and here it is giving me Tina Sharma Arora and Amit Sharma. If we will look at the table, we have with the name Sharma, we have only two names, Tina Sharma Arora and Tina Sharma Arora and Amit Sharma. Okay, and their test name is hemogram and cost is 190. Okay, and both are using T102. Okay, both are using T102, and T102 means here it is hemogram. Okay, so T102 means it is hemogram. Okay, so this is answer to our second question. Okay, now come to the third question. What is our third question? Third question is to increase the cost of those tests in the table test by rupees 50 that have cost below 200. Okay, so we have to increase the cost by 50 rupees. Okay, those cost is below 200 rupees. Okay, so we have to increase the cost of test below 200. We have to increase the cost of hemogram and glucose test by 50 rupees. Okay, so how we will write? Here we have to use just update command. Okay, don't bother about that, we are using just update command. Okay, my daughter is telling that is bother, not bother. Okay, so don't bother about that, and here we are using update command. Okay, so update test, we have to update column test, so we have written update test, set cost equals to cost plus 50. Here we have to write cost equals to cost plus 50, where cost is less than 200. Okay, so we have to increase the cost where cost is less than 200, and two rows updated. Now see the table, select star from test. Here we can see that price has been increased by 50 rupees. Okay, so cost is 200, 240, 350 and 200. Earlier it was it is 200 and it is becoming 240. Hemogram is becoming 240 and glucose is becoming 200. Okay, hemogram is becoming 240 here and glucose is becoming 200. So we have updated the table. Okay, if I want to come out from that transition, that DML transition, we have to write rollback. Okay, roll back, just write rollback, our transition will be rollbacked. Okay, just rollback completed. Okay, now again we can see our table. Select star from test. This is our previous value. Okay, this value, this is our updated value and this is our previous value. Okay, so easily we can solve the join. If you have any doubt about the join, please ask me. Okay, we have taken an example so that you can go for correct syntax of join. Understanding join and using correct join syntax is very difficult, so everybody must know the correct syntax for join. So if you have any doubt, please ask me. I can come on live also, but if you will write on comment, then only I can come in live to explain more about the joins. Okay, so if you have more example, please write in comment. I will try to explain that example also. If you are not solving any example through example of join or group by or mathematical function, any kind of doubt you have in SQL related to database management system, please write in comment. Okay, and I will make a separate video for your doubt, so don't forget to write in the comment box whatever you have comment. Okay, thank you for giving your precious time, and I think that lecture will be more useful for you, and that will be definitely useful for 12th board IP student code 065. Thank you.